Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of the Honorable Chief Minister of Penang, Yang Amat Berhormat Lim Guan Eng. Yang Amat Berhormat Lim Guan Eng, the Honorable Chief Minister of Penang, Professor Anthony Capon, our distinguished speaker of the day, YB Johari, Chief Executive Officer of Penang Institute, Dato Dr. Anwar Fazal, President of the Dr. Lien-Teh Society, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you and welcome to our inaugural Dr. Lien-Teh Commemorative Symposium entitled Human Habitat, Habits and Health, Informing Our Future with Lessons from History. My name is Kanchana and I'm going to be your MC for today. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you once again for your presence this afternoon. Without further ado, I would like to invite Yang Berhormat Johari, the Chief Executive Officer of Penang Institute, to give his welcoming address.
Thanks, Kanchana. Chief Minister of Penang, Yang Amat Berhormat Lim Guan Eng, Professor Anthony Capon, who is our speaker for today. Dr. Anwar Fazal, President of the Lien-Teh Society. We have our special guests, two professors from Harbin Medical University who have come all the way. Thank you very much. Dr. Alex Uy, another key person in the Lien-Teh Society. And all our distinguished guests today, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon and welcome to the Dr. Lien-Teh Lecture, which is part of the Lien-Teh Medical Symposium, which will be held today and tomorrow here in Penang. I think something can be said about Penang and how this state has the knack of producing many talented and distinguished individuals over the years. I don't know if it's the earth or the air, some say it's the water, but what is undeniable is the fact that Penang has produced many distinguished icons in various fields. For example, we have got many sports icons. The current world number one in badminton, Lee Chong-wei, is from Penang. The world number one in squash for women's, Nicole David, is also from Penang. And even previously, Dr. Eddie Chung, the Chung brothers, were all champions. We have had cultural icons like P. Ramlee. We have had fashion icons like Jimmy Choo. Even political icons, numerous. Literary icons, Tan Tuan Eng, for example, the Man Booker Prize winner, also from Penang. But perhaps one lesser-known icon is Dr. Lien-Teh, and whom we are here to celebrate. I myself had no clue as to Dr. Wu's existence until, I think, almost 2 years ago, when I received a call from Dr. Anwar Fazal. And you know how he is, always very excited when he has a new idea, calls me up and says, we should do something about this man. He's a great Penangite and also a former Old Free. So despite my natural reservations as a Severian, I decided to listen to him. And, from there, we actually organized a small gathering at the Penang Institute where we had, I think, Dr. Alex Uy and a few others as well. And that would form actually the genesis of the Lien-Teh Society. And we had a first meeting and so on and so forth. Then we got people from Harbin involved. And the first, the inaugural Lien-Teh Symposium was actually held in Harbin last year. So this year it will be in Penang. So I think I'm very glad that everything that we discussed almost 2 years ago has finally come to fruition. I'd like to thank everyone involved who has worked very hard to bring this together. All the stakeholders, Penang Global Tourism, the Lien-Teh Society, Harbin Medical University, and everyone else who has helped. So today we have invited Professor Anthony Capon from the UN University to speak to us on human habitats, habits and health, informing our futures with lessons from the past. I think it will be a very relevant talk and extremely relevant given the context of the Lien-Teh Medical Symposium as well. As Penang is moving into a very urban future, well, not only Penang, the whole world is, that brings about new urban challenges, both in living, also in health. So how do we overcome this? I'm sure it'll be an interesting talk by Professor Capon. So without further ado, I again welcome everyone here today, and may we have a good lecture ahead. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and thank you.
Thank you, YB Zaria.